Hello YouTube, Derek Shoehorn here for life advice. I'm about 2 days from the end now of my meditation retreat with Dr. Pam. I say about 2 days, I'm not sure exactly how long it is because the doc doesn't allow any timepieces on site. And I'm under strict instructions not to make any videos during this time, but to be honest with you, I know we're getting close to the finish line, but I just couldn't resist it. I've got a smartphone addiction anyway. I check Facebook even while I'm doing push-ups. And it was while I was doing that this morning that this question caught my eye and I just couldn't resist it. So I've snuck off here to the grieving space to make this video. It's perfect because I wanted to do a little bit of grieving later anyway. And also the doc thinks so highly of me that he'll never suspect that I'm making a video in here. It's a reverential space and he wouldn't suspect that I would denigrate it in that way. So here we are, and like I say, it's a great question that came in. It caught my eye, and it touches on the subject of grieving. I'm not grieving about anything in particular, you understand. It's just the state of the world in general. And according to the doc, there's a lot of deeply held trauma in my body from past lives. So I've just been trying to get that out through a process of grief. And as you'll see, that is related somewhat to this question. So without further ado, let's get right into the question. Derek, I watch all of your videos and I'm a huge fan. The manly way in which you exposed your vulnerability in a recent video touched me deeply. I was wondering whether you're able to cry on demand or whether it takes real grief. This is something that I have been struggling with for a while because I long to become an actor. Also, I want to learn how to do accents. And that is from Tom Hardy in High Wycombe. Well, Tom, it's a great question. Thank you for the question. And it's right in my wheelhouse because amongst all of my many other talents, I am a great actor. I can sing, I can dance, and I can do accents. I'm doing this accent now. Okay, and yes, I can cry on demand. I can cry whenever it's required of me. I never have done because it's not that manly, but if a role required it, I could do it. My method would be, were I to do it, it would simply be to imagine something very, very sad that would actually make me cry and to try and summon up that feeling. So, for example, just the first one that comes to mind is I would imagine losing all of my gains of the last 10 years overnight and just being skinny again. All right, that would get me crying. For you, it might be something different. It might be, a zero falling off the end of your bank balance or a zero falling off the end of your girlfriend's hotness scale, something like that. But whatever it is, you just got to imagine something that makes you sad, and then water will start to run from your eyes, and it will appear to the outside as though you are sad or grieving or something like that. But like I say, it doesn't require real grief. Real grief actually doesn't include crying at all. If you see someone and they're crying, then that is not real grief, my friend. I tell you, this is a telltale sign of a faker. I've disrupted many funerals because of this. There's so many fakers out there. I'm telling you, I've been grieving hard on this meditation retreat with the doc. All right, and I haven't cried once. So if you do see someone crying and they say it's grief, it's not grief. It's probably something else, probably selfishness. All right, so that's it for this video. It's just a quick one. Like I say, I just couldn't resist it. I got a problem, I guess, with this, but personally, I don't see it as the worst vice. Giving out advice is not the worst vice. So I'm going to keep doing it, and long may it continue, I say, unless the doc catches me, of course, which hopefully you will not do. But I better pack up now and get out of here. And I believe that I'll be joining the doc for another video in a couple of days' time to mark the end of this retreat. So we'll tell you all about it then, and maybe even show some footage from it. I'm not sure. But that being said, keep growing. No cheat days. I'll see you in the next video.